Hi there, I'm Greg Smith, PGA Advanced Professional and Long Drive Specialist Coach, and in this video tutorial we're going to have a look at how we can increase driving distance without making that much of a difference to clubhead speed. This is one of the sessions I did recently with one of my regular players, and when he came to me he was hitting a really weak flight, and I've picked two shots out, one from before and one after we made the change. So let's look at the shot first of all, and let's see what's going wrong. So first of all, you can see on the screen that the ball's starting right to target and it's curving a little bit to the right as well. We've got just a few numbers at the bottom of the screen here. We've got launch direction, that's the initial starting line of the golf ball, and a plus number means that the ball's starting right, so it's plus 2.9, the ball's starting right. We've then also got spin axis, so that's plus 3.4, so that means that the ball is actually spinning a little bit to the right as well. We look at the player's total distance and it's 247 yards. So he's hitting it a little bit right to target, it's spinning right to target and only travelling 247. And the player's clubhead speed is 100.3 miles per hour. So that's that's quite a short drive for such a good clubhead speed, so we know something's wrong straight away. So what we're going to do is just bring up a few more numbers and let's see if we can figure out why that ball is not travelling the full distance it should. So let's bring up first of all the club path and the face angle. So let's have a little look at this now. Okay, so I'm looking at these two numbers, club path and face angle. As I can see, the club path is 4 degrees to the right of the target, and I can bring up a little picture for you to see that. So there we are, 4 degrees to the right of target, that's the club path, the direction that the club edge is travelling at impact. The face angle is 2.7 degrees to the right of target, so that's the angle of the club face as it makes contact with the ball. And, you know, as a professional, we're looking at these numbers, and I would say, well, the club path is out to the right of target, so it's a draw club path. The face angle is right of target but left of the club path, so that's a draw face angle. So we should be seeing a draw flight here, but it's not. It's actually starting right and fading, if anything. So from this we can deduct that it's not a centred strike, he's actually hitting it out the heel of the club. So that then starts to give us some sort of idea as to why his driving distance is so low. He's hitting the ball slightly out the heel of the club, so he's not transferring that 100 mile per hour clubhead speed into the maximum amount of ball speed that he can do. So that's one thing that we knew we needed to change straight away. If we just bring up another number now, we'll bring up the spin rate. So let's have a look at that. And we can see now that his spin rate is 3,170 RPM. So that's quite a lot of backspin on the golf ball. We'd be looking to reduce that. So now it's starting to paint a clearer picture as to why this player is not getting his full potential distance. He's spinning the golf ball too much and he's not striking it out the centre of the club. And if we use the Trackman optimizer to have a look at what we could get, we can see that the ball speed is way down, this number here, 141.4, and the spin rate's quite high, 3,170. So if we could bring these down into the green bands, we could increase this player's driving distance to 265 without even changing his clubhead speed. So let's have a look now at what we actually did with this player. So all we did, it was just an improvement of the weight transfer going back and going through. And let's have a look at these numbers now. Well, first of all, the most noticeable thing is it's a much straighter ball flight now. He's hit it slightly to the left of the target to begin with, and it's spun left, but because it's such low numbers, it's pretty straight, really. The other thing we notice is that the total distance has gone up to 276.5 now, so this player's obviously struck it out the centre of the club. An added benefit is that we've increased the clubhead speed by 1 mile per hour. This wasn't something we were trying to do, but it's just something that happened along the way through better technique. But the most noticeable difference is that spin rate has come down now to 2,483 RPM. So it's gone from originally 3,170 to 2,483. And that has given this player nearly 30 yards increase in his driving distance without doing too much to the technique and too much to improve the clubhead speed. using systems like Trackman, it's really good to see this data and see what we can do with the player's ball flight, because we've managed to increase this driving distance by 30 yards without really touching the clubhead speed. Now if you increase the clubhead speed, the potential distance can really go up. So by improving the ball flight, improving the strike and improving the spin rate, you can really make a difference to your driving distance. Thanks for listening to this tutorial. If you'd like to hear more, please visit my website at www.gregsmithgolfcoach.com.